Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to Lawrenceville, Georgia, where a three-game weekend series between Georgia Gwinnett and Lindsey Wilson got underway, and we're joined now by our Grizzly Today, presented by Jets Pizza on Sugarloaf Parkway. Gregory Loukinen. Gregory, how are we?
Doing well, Matt. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. We jump into the highlights here. It starts with a C.J. Bauer diving catch in left field. Did that kind of set the tone for the day?
Yeah, it was a lot of momentum right there. It was fun to see, and Ballard's a guy that he's always going to go 100% for you. So, it was almost kind of expected that he was going to make that play, and it was just something that gave me a little bit of confidence.
He had a great day at the top of the lineup, too, as well. 3-hit performance for him. And the Grizzlies, just an onslaught of runs. 2 runs in the first, 5 runs in the second, 8 runs in the third. They get out to an impressive 15-0 lead early. What's your mentality in the dugout when you just see run after run after run going up out there?
It puts me in a good situation because it gives me the big cushion, obviously, and it sets me up to where, I tell myself you got to throw some strikes and you just got to keep getting ahead and be efficient with your pitches. And, it was great to see everybody kind of come out today offensively and do a little onslaught, like you said.
Who said what this week after the loss to Southeastern last weekend? What was this week of practice like?
This week of practice was, it wasn't super hard or anything like that. We were just kind of going over the small things. It was a lot about getting the nerves out of the way. We were kind of saying how it was, just the jitters of the first game and stuff. Everybody went really hard. Everybody worked hard. Like I said, we were doing a bunch of PFPs, bunt defense, team defense, stuff like that. And, this is a situation where we were saying how, we would rather be 1-2 after the season or 1-2 after the first series and know where we stand as a team, as opposed to just kind of riding through. It gave us, like I said, it gave us an identity of who we were. And this week of practice, we just kind of worked on the small stuff, and I think it really paid off in this first game.
Quality performance for you. 6 innings of work, didn't give up any runs, 2 hits scattered up, a handful of strikeouts too as well. At this point of the season, with pitch counts and kind of building your growth into what your senior season, what do you like about your 2 performances so far this year?
I like that I'm learning what I need to work on, definitely. I've been struggling a little bit with getting ahead lately. There's been quite a few 1-0, 2-0 counts for me, so that's something I really got to work on, and then getting my breaking ball in. So, that's kind of what it's taught me, and, today gave me a lot of confidence. It was really nice to go out there and kind of bounce back from the first game.
Speaking of breaking ball there, Matthew Swain ends the contest with his thunderous breaking ball there, and the Grizzlies win by a score of 18-0. Grizzlies now 2-2 on the regular season. We'll be right back here tomorrow for Game 2 of the series between Georgia Gwinnett and Lindsey Wilson. But for now, we celebrate. Greg, start us off with some shout-outs, my man. First Grizzly of the season, man. Grizzly Today. Glad to have you here.
Yeah, first I want to shout out my parents. I hope they're watching. They always talk to me about how well you do with GDN and how professional it is. So shout out to you guys. I love you guys. I wish you guys were here. No individual shout-outs. I just want to shout out my whole team. This is going to be a really special season, and it was fun to see a lot of the new guys come in and contribute to the game today.
I ran out of ink writing all the reserves getting into the game. Ton of experience for guys up and down this roster. Everybody getting into the action here. And we'll see you guys tomorrow with the action here between Georgia Gwinnett and Lindsey Wilson as we wrap things up from Lawrenceville, Georgia. The Grizzlies win 18-0 here on the Grizzly Digital Network.